Honey, don't spill your Coke. I know you won't, but be careful. Your Uncle Fred just painted the porch and he's fussy as a hen with one chick. You know, I used to give Coke to your cousin Eddie whenever he had an upset stomach. People don't realize it has medicinal value. Oh, honey, it's cooled off a lot. Let's sit together here on the porch and watch the world go by. Your folks say that people don't sit on the front porch in California like we do here. Just think of what they're missing. You okay? Good. Me too. I've got my wine cooler and you've got your Coke. So cheers. I love my wine coolers. They're so refreshing. Whoever thought up mixing wine and 7-Up? It's my favorite beverage. Hi, Seal. This is my nephew from California. Yes, all the way from California. Yes, he just turned 10. He's almost a man. My sister and her husband are here on vacation. They're at the Knights of Columbus Fish Fry. Fred, oh, you know him. He's asleep in the basement. Oh, yes. Thank God it's cooled off. Bye. That's Seal. We call her that. It's really Celia. She's a distant cousin. She's a little peculiar, but then aren't we all? Poor Seal. Oh, hello. That looks like a new truck. Seal has got a face that would turn milk sour. God bless her. It's so nice out here. You know, I feel like I don't have a care in the world. Will you go to Mass with me tomorrow? That would be so nice. God knows your Uncle Fred won't go. He only goes at Christmas and Easter. You know, I used to go to Mass all the time. Oh, I just loved Father Pat. I mean, I really loved Father Pat. He was such a wonderful man. But then they brought in that new one. Fresh as paint, thinks he knows it all, and it just turned me off. See, I can use modern language like the young people today. I can be hip like anybody else. Good evening to you, Mr. Binkley. This is my nephew from California. Mr. Binkley wants to know if you know any movie stars. Now, why would he know any movie stars? Just because he's from California doesn't mean he knows any movie stars. Do you know any movie stars? No. Oh, okay, don't let your ice cream melt. And you say hello to your dear wife. Goodbye. Mr. Binkley's a Presbyterian. He and his wife are lovely people. But I don't think I could be a Presbyterian. You want more Coke? No? Okay. You let me know if you do. I stocked the refrigerator full of Coke just for you. You know, I don't know much about the Methodists. But that nice lady who runs the dry cleaners is a Methodist, I believe. I'll have to ask her about it. I've always been interested in Judaism. You know, our Lord was Jewish. But with Judaism, you have to learn another language. And I had a hard enough time with Latin. Of course, that didn't bother Father Pat. It was such a pleasure to watch him. Such a wonderful man. Not like that new one. I've been reading up on science of the mind. Do you know what that is? I'm going to get you a gift subscription to their magazine. It's so interesting. Do you know what ESP is? Well, Our minds can do much more than we think they can. Oh, yes. We're capable of sending our thoughts to other people and out into the universe. Just think, if we could send our thoughts up to Jesus and he could send his thoughts back. Well, I guess that's sort of what prayer is. But anyway, science of the mind is fascinating. And I'm learning a lot of things I never knew. I always wished I could have gone to college, but the Depression came and nobody had any money. So you listen, honey. You study hard in school and go to college and make us proud. I know you will. You're a smart cookie. You come from a smart family. Some of us may have never gotten the opportunity to go to college, but that doesn't mean we're not smart. Good evening. Why, hello, Mrs. Blazowski. Nice to see you. This is my nephew from California. Yes. Oh, I think you did something with your hair. It looks real nice. It really does. Yes, they're here on vacation, and it's such a treat to have them here. Oh, they're the Knights of Columbus fish fry. It gives me a chance to spend some time with my handsome young nephew here. Okay, you take care now. Good night. Mrs. Blazowski and I used to volunteer at St. Vincent de Paul. Of course, that was when Father Pat was here. He knew how to run things. Oh well, things change whether we like it or not. Did I tell you we went out to dinner with Mrs. Blazowski and her husband? I had to drag Fred there. He never wants to do anything. Anyway, I'm telling you, Mr. Blazowski has the slowest reach. Oh, here they come again. Those fix-it men have more jobs around here. Anyway, we went out to dinner with the Blazowskis, and Mr. Blazowski has the slowest reach in Michigan. If he had the measles, he would give you a spot. Fred ended up having to pay for dinner, and you can bet he's never let me forget it. Look at that sky. Wonder what's out there in the universe? Do you think there are aliens out there? Well, if there are, I hope they're nice. I would like a spaceship to land in front of this house, and nice alien people come out and invite me to visit their planet. I would do it. I would do it. But only if they were nice. Would you go with them? Maybe we could go together. I would love just to go someplace. Your Uncle Fred, God bless him, won't go anywhere anymore. We went up to Mackinac Island once and he didn't like it. He said it was just a tourist trap. Imagine, Mackinac Island. It's beautiful up there. Oh, hello. No cars, just horse-drawn carriages and the best fudge in the world. Maybe we can go up there someday. Someday, I would like to go to the Vatican and see the Sistine Chapel. Wouldn't that be something? And Michelangelo painted it on his back. I read a book review of The Agony and the Ecstasy. It's about Michelangelo. He painted the Sistine Chapel. It was so interesting. Maybe someday you'll be rich and famous and you can take me to the Vatican and we'll see the Sistine Chapel together. Did I tell you we found a bust of Martin Luther in the attic? He started the Lutheran Church. It was stuck way in a corner. I guess the people who lived here before us put it up there for some reason or other. Fred wanted to sell it, but I said no. We should give it to the Lutheran Church. And they were so pleased to get it. The Lutherans are nice. But the Quakers and all that silence, I just couldn't keep my mouth shut. Your Uncle Fred says I'm crazy. He says, you can't change your religion like you change your underwear. But I say, why not? Why not look around and maybe find something you're better suited for? Maybe I should be a Buddhist. or a Hindu. Who knows? I'm going to read up some more about these other religions in the Encyclopedia Britannica. It's on my list of things to do. Why, hello, you two. This neighborhood is like Grand Central Station tonight. This is my nephew from California, and these are the O'Banions. Mr. O'Banion's our retired postman. Oh, I miss you so. This new one doesn't know his arse from his elbow. Excuse me. I'm always getting somebody else's Saturday Evening Post. After I read it, I always take it over myself. God knows what this new postman would do. Not like you, Mr. O'Banion. You are dearly missed. I hope you're enjoying your retirement. You look just great. So do you, Mrs. O'Banion. It must be wonderful to have your husband at home all the time. Well, you'll get used to it, I bet. You two have a nice evening. I know just what she means. When Fred retires, God forbid, we're going to drive each other crazy in this big old house for sure. I may just get up and go out and get a job. Just to get out of the house. Maybe at Yankee Hardware or Bob's Big Boy. Can't you just see your old Aunt Velma in one of those cute waitress outfits? I bet I'd bring in the tips. I've got the gift of gab. Your Uncle Fred says when I get on a streetcar, by the time I'm through, I know everybody's business. I can't help it if I'm naturally friendly. I like people, and they like me. Did I tell you the O'Banions got a commendation from the church for their 50th wedding anniversary? Bad chance of your Uncle Fred and I ever getting one of those. I could never be a Baptist. It's just too loud and raucous. Do you know what that means, raucous? It sort of means noisy. It was in one of my crossword puzzles recently. Oh, hello again. You should do crossword puzzles. It's great for expanding your vocabulary. I do them in front of the TV while your Uncle Fred's watching some of his crazy TV shows. He likes anything with a cowboy or a cop in it. If I want to watch Lawrence Welk or Perry Como, no. We should get another TV so I can watch my shows. See that souped-up hot rod that just went by? That's that juvenile delinquent who lives around the corner and his fast girlfriend. If her mother knew what she was up to, she'd snatch her bald-headed, believe you me. I've seen them parked down the street, smoking cigarettes and drinking beer and petting and God knows what else. I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up in the family way. Oh, honey, that's just an expression. Never mind. Those two are a disgrace to the neighborhood and a crying shame. And that delinquent has asked me more than once. I walked by and told him in no uncertain terms that I would call the police if he keeps hot rodding around the neighborhood. And what he said to me, I can't and won't repeat. If I could have, I would have washed his mouth out with soap then and there. Some kids today have no respect and no morals. It's disgraceful. I know you'll never be like that. You have better sense. And you've had a better upbringing. Who's this? Oh, good evening. Neighbors. Well, we'll go to Mass tomorrow morning together, and you'll see why I just can't stand that new priest. And afterwards, let's go to a movie matinee. Your Uncle Fred won't go to a movie unless John Wayne is in it. There's this new Shirley MacLaine movie. Oh, she's so cute. It's called Irma la Douche or something like that. It will be fun. We'll get some popcorn and candy too. It'll be our date. I'm sure your dear parents will sleep in tomorrow. Those Night of Columbus fish fries can get pretty rambunctious. It means lively. That's another good word. Your Uncle Fred and I used to go to the fish fries before he became such a stick in the mud. Oh, hello. Maybe you should get me a muffler. We used to go to the fish fries, but now we don't. That's just another one of the crosses I bear. Well, look at that. I'm out of wine cooler. Look at the sky. It's so beautiful. Maybe, if there are aliens up there, they're looking down on us. What do you think? It's such a treat to have you and your dear parents here. Come on, honey. Let's get you some cookies and milk and fix me a nightcap. Just look at that sky.